Have you ever felt a sudden chill in the room, a subtle shift in the air that tells you your cat is no longer happy, even though you were just sitting together in peace? It's that haunting look they give you, those wide, unblinking eyes that seem to say you've just committed a grave social error. The truth is, your cat isn't being moody or unpredictable. They are simply waiting for you to follow a secret manual of feline etiquette that you were never actually given. We often think of our cats as roommates or even babies, but in their minds, they are part of an ancient social contract built on respect, boundaries, and very specific unspoken rules. If you've ever felt like there's a wall between you and your feline companion, it might be because you're accidentally breaking these silent laws every single day. One of the most misunderstood rules involves the very way we look at them. To a human, a long, direct gaze is a sign of attention and affection. But in the feline world, staring is a challenge. It's a display of dominance that can feel like a threat. When you lock eyes with your cat across the room, they aren't seeing your love. They're seeing a predator sized up their next move. This is why the most affectionate thing you can do is actually look away. When you give that slow, rhythmic blink, the one that feels like your eyes are heavy with sleep, you are telling your cat that you trust them enough to close your eyes in their presence. It's the ultimate I love you in their language, a silent handshake that acknowledges their personal space and confirms that you are a friend, not a foe. But the rules of engagement go far deeper than just a glance. We've all experienced the belly trap, that moment your cat rolls over, exposing their soft, fluffy underside, looking for all the world like they want to rub. Most owners dive right in, only to end up with a handful of claws. This isn't because your cat is mean. It's because you've broken the rule of vulnerability. In the wild, the stomach is the most protected part of a cat's body. When they show it to you, they aren't asking for a massage. They are performing a high-level trust exercise. They are saying, I trust you enough to show you my weakest point. By grabbing it, you've betrayed that trust. You've turned a moment of pure emotional connection into a physical struggle. To follow their rules, you must learn to appreciate the gesture from a distance, acknowledging the trust without feeling the need to possess it. There is also a silent law regarding the scent of your home and your body. Cats live in a world of olfactory maps, and you are the most important landmark on that map. When your cat rubs their cheeks against your legs or bumps their head into your hand, they are engaging in bunting. They are depositing pheromones to claim you as part of their family group. You might think they're just being clingy, but they are actually working hard to create a common scent that makes them feel safe. The unspoken rule here is that you must accept this marking. If you immediately wash off that scent or push them away because you're wearing nice clothes, you are effectively telling your cat that you don't want to belong to their tribe. To them, a clean, scentless human is a stranger, while a human covered in their pheromones is a safe haven. Perhaps the most sacred rule of all is the sanctity of the routine. Cats are creatures of predictability because, in their world, predictability equals survival. They expect the sun to rise, the food to appear, and your presence to be a constant. When you change your schedule abruptly or move the furniture without warning, you aren't just being dynamic, you're breaking their sense of security. They expect you to be their anchor in a world that is otherwise chaotic. This is why your cat might seem stressed or distant after you've been away for a weekend. It isn't that they forgot you, it's that you broke the rule of consistency. They need to know that their environment is stable to feel the confidence to be affectionate. And then there is the rule of the coming to. We often want to pick our cats up and cuddle them on our terms, but a cat's dignity is tied to their autonomy. The unspoken rule is that the best interactions are always initiated by the cat. When you force a cat into your lap, you are asserting power. But when you sit quietly and wait for them to choose you, the bond that forms is infinitely stronger. It's a quiet negotiation where they decide you are worth their time. Most owners think their cat is aloof, but the real reason for that distance is often that the owner is trying too hard. By stepping back and respecting their right to choose, you are following a rule that demonstrates you view them as an equal partner, not a toy. As you begin to observe these silent boundaries, something magical starts to happen. You'll notice your cat lingering in the room longer. You'll see them seeking you out, not just AF.